Yo, cleaners, what's up? It's Tallboy McCoy. We're here with our first couple of map breakdowns. We're going to be doing Pipe Cleaners and Hinterland, telling you all the loot spawns, loot locations, as well as the toolkit locations and toolbox locations, and the ammo and weapon spawns as well. So, let's get into it. You're not going to want to spend a lot of time here in the pit of death, but there are key crucial spawns. So you're going to see a toolkit spawn here on the left corner. It's not always going to be there, but you got weapon and ammo spawns here as well. Over here we have a toolbox and another ammo spawn. In this area you can also get loot spawns like you see over here. You can also get spawns for explosives like that propane tank. Inside of this red bucket you're going to find a toolkit spawn. This is not the area to be, so try not to spend too much time here and loot this area first when you start the map. You have an explosive barrel spawn over there. The only way out of the pit is through the ladders, so you don't really want to be there. You also have another weapon spawn right on the bottom. This is the spot where you want to try to get them as they're ridden, push them into there. So here we have the bottom of the control room. You have a toolbox spawn right here, as well as loot spawns, weapon spawns. You might find a toolbox spawn right there as well in this area where that crate is, or you just saw. So in this area upstairs you're also going to have more weapon spawns as well as loot spawns. You can leave this area and go to the outside, which will have more spawns for loot as well. Make sure to check that. This area right here will be a toolkit spawn. You have a weapon spawn right in front of the stairs of the little balcony. Here you're going to have weapon spawns as well as loot crate spawns. Loot crate spawns around the middle as long as also ammo. In the back you're going to have more weapon spawns, potentially toolkit spawns back there. Toolbox spawn right here. You have a toolkit spawn right here where that gasoline is. So those are the four, or actually there's one more toolkit spawn that we will go over. Right here you see the exploding barrel spawn. That's mostly it for this map. So if you use a sprint jump, you can make it from one side to the other. The water slows you. Try to not spend too much time there unless you want to get picked off really fast. Here we're gonna have another gasoline spawn, and that's it for the map. So Hinterland's not a very big map, so you don't need to spread out too much. The garage is a must stop. You have a toolkit that spawns in here. Outside is some weapon spawns. You're gonna find box spawns all around in the corners and usually on the right side. Toolkit spawn right there, as well as gasoline and propane spawns. So you're gonna see upstairs there's also a room with one door. The doors work as blocking to the smaller ridden. Only the big boys, tall boys can break through them. So it's a good place to hold out for a little bit. You're also gonna find ammo out front. There's gonna be the gasoline spawn right by the door. There's also gonna be the first toolkit spawn, which is gonna be right here on the right on top of that workbench. Inside of this room it's another small room with a door that you can use to your advantage if they don't have tall boys. I don't really like the small spaces, but if you have nates it's easy to get out. There's a cheeky toolbox spawn right outside. It's in the swarm in the back of this truck, but it doesn't hurt you in the beginning of the map, so you can always grab those. Weapons stack right there, as well as loot boxes. Loot boxes on the right side of the garage. On the top floor you can get loot boxes as well. There's also propane tanks that spawn in that corner and over there. We got weapon spawns and a 3 stack of boxes. You can find loot under there. There's also going to be toolkit spawns on top of that bench and in the back of that truck, as well as toolbox spawns on top of that in those same areas. We're also going to see that on top of this container you're going to get ammo and weapon spawns. Toolboxes don't typically spawn up there. You got ammo outside of the second floor room, as well as a 3 stack of boxes. It always helps to check into there. You'll get ammo spawns as well. There's going to be explodable tank spawns, and right outside on the RV you got ammo spawns coming up the stairs into the second floor room. You're going to have loot spawns up here as well, typically 1 or 2 boxes, sometimes 3. Toolkit spawn is going to be right behind where the player is right now on the left. on top of that workbench. We'll see it again here. So it's going to be up here to the left. This isn't a great space to hold out because the ridden can spawn right outside of the window. This is a great space for the ridden to try to smack you into and keep you in to get those early fast round wins. Here are the strats mostly running on top of the boxes. You're going to get a propane right here. There's going to be more tanks, combustible tanks right here. There's going to be a second spawn that's typically right in front of the garage. Use those against tall boys and big hordes. It'll instant kill them. There's a toolkit spawn right over here to the left, and also a toolkit spawn right here. That's going to be the one that you want. And there's also boxes that can spawn right there in this area as well. So that's it. Thank you for checking out our video. If you like and want more content like this, like and subscribe, and we will see you soon. Get it.